Kunta Kinte, soon to be Toby, has taken enough. He was literally dead, hanging up there, strung up on with his hands. Willie Lynch would have hung him. And the real story would have been, he would have been tied to a horse by each body part in each limb. So 4 different horses, each body part, and then they beat the horses, rip them to shreds, tar them and feather, burn them. That was the Willie Lynch's way. ABC depicted the beating of the back from a Willie Lynch perspective to give that psychological aspect, because you see there's a breaking either way, psychological or not, right? Because if the second person, the second biggest and strongest, according to the Willie Lynch, you beat him to a pulp and you don't kill him. Just to show a psychological aspect, like cutting the foot off of a runner. So Kunta Kinte probably was the second generation of beatings and lynching, because Willie Lynch taught them not to lose their good economic by killing them. He taught them a science outside of that. And this is why HR 55 is so important in these days and times, because this is the documentation that we have to push it all the way up to the highest courts. And to have Ketanji Jackson Brown from Harvard as a Supreme Court justice, soon to be, put on the, in her seat. I mean, come on, man. Only Generation X can pull this off. And it's like I said, we're building a above ground railroad. It's no secrets. Call me. Y'all got my number. Summons me. Ask me what the method of the madness is, because like I said, we will never flip the script. We know we can't win, like that. So we are 100% being involved in the politics, and politics is war without bloodshed. We're not pulling a trigger. We're going to war. The way we war is the way we win. And this is why our race is our grace when it comes to politics, because anything that does not deal with our race when it comes to politics is uncivilized. And clearly we are getting what we asked for, and it has to be no longer. So to close out, just imagine, pow, that strong black alpha male said, "Damn, what's your name, boy?" Kunta said, What? They got happy. I think we got him, boss. What's your name? Kunta, wait, I didn't hear. Hey, boss, I think we're broken. Come on here. I think he said it. Wait, shh. Say it again. What's your name, boy? Toby. Yeah. He said, bring him down. And then say if you was the next one in line. They brought him down, picked him up, drug him into the shed, wherever they took him. Wasn't no infirmary back then. And then you was next, and they said, your name is John. Say your name. You're not finna sit back and say, oh, I'm Kunta Kinte. And they're going to strang your black butt up. No, that next one in line was like, okay, I'm John. And then we just went on. And that's what compliance is. Because now in the days and times we living in, they talk about assimilation, but they assimilated the protectors, the gatekeepers, because we comply. Do you know that from 1865 to 1955, the South never even had a conversation about segregation or, whites only and white only counters and white buses riding in the front? We never, because blacks just comply. It was safer to just get along. If a white man walking down the street with his family, then you get in the street and you let his family go by. And that was compliance. They basically was cool with that. We hear the stories all the time from people from the South. But we'll walk 3 or 4 black men and say, nobody move. And it just parts like the Red Sea. So my whole point in the conversation today, because we have to really start reflecting, have to really start looking at that image in the mirror and understand that That's the gift. That's the present on a daily basis that we get to go out and be victorious and win many battles. But we have one assignment, one mission, one cause, and a wise man told me in the past that once you get there and figure it out, it'll be something special, because it's not an egotistical man that you're hearing right here. You're talking to a man that basically see a need that's willing to actually pick up the mantle that was dropped, because I grew up in an era and a time where we were taught and we was ready to take the baton and take the race and push it forward. But they decided to do something to the superhumans, the same humans that they were forced to, beat and whip and chain and hang and use to build this world. Because if you didn't respect or need the superhumans, then you wouldn't have did what you did to the superhumans. So now it's time to pay the piper. Time's up. Time is undefeated. And America's going to have to deal with its original sin. America's going to have to know the truth and the Democratic Party connection to this globalism. The Democratic Party has been infiltrated by globalists, by nationalists, by outside entities and dark money that's wanting to make it a one world process. But this America here, the republic, not the Republican Party, to the republic for which it stands. America is a republic. And if you are an American citizen, now is the time that we all protect the republic. And I'm going to close out right there. So one mission, one cause, universal message. We're going to protect the republic. Nonpartisan independence. So got to do some business here. So go to conservatives-of-america.coa, conservatives-of-america.coa. And then we're going to start putting out petitions, having conversations, the think tanks, the real organizational things and tools to actually build and expand and grow a society of human beings within this world or within this country. And the reason I'm saying this, because I challenge myself to stop being, racial and get people to really understand, because a lot of times we, differentiate ourselves through, ethnicities, nationality, but as blacks, we're going to go by just a race. And that basically connects us to every melanated person on this planet, which gives us a global majority. And we'll just take the lead of human rights, because these two rivaling tribes, they were built and created, on some rudiments that's not good. Now, if you look at the Republican and Democratic Party, there's no way we could sustain anything here in America with a two-party system. OK, America is a republic, and it has a constitution which is titled "We the People." So we the people have to get organized. But the Democratic Party is in the way because they see that loophole. They already know they're a lost cause. When they lost the Civil War in defeat, they just basically threw a loophole, the criminalization clause, which was the spark that has this forest fire still burning. And we have, the extinguishers to push it out and burn it out. With that being said, listen, keep tapping in A Better Black America. We got A Better Black America TV on YouTube. We're going to start this summer and this fall, putting out real professionalized content that will rival network television, because we have bootstraps. We don't have to, we ain't asking. We got bootstraps. We're going to do what we need to do. So get your mind right. Carve out a little time to, to focus, to really understand that it's really simple. Only the dark side deals in confusion. God, and I'm going to say God, because everybody believes in a higher power. And if you don't, it's something out there. OK, but God doesn't. God is like math. Light is light, dark is dark, right is right, And wrong is wrong. With that being said, man, y'all have a good day. Thank you for tuning in to A Better Black America Podcast, the #1 urban podcast stateside and worldwide. Till next time.